You are the portfolio manager managing several hundreds of millions of dollars worth of private and public assets at a pension fund, or an endowment, or a family office, or a fund of funds. Your investments have done really well, and you want to remain focused on unearthing the best investments out there in the market. But you have a board meeting coming, and they have been asking several questions. What were the performances of your assets that you invested in 2011, 2010, and in 2009 after the financial crisis? How did you adapt your strategy? A favorite question of theirs? Can you also tell us about the 15 largest investments by size and returns? And please let us know the bottom 10 too. Meanwhile, the investors in the fund have asked for the risks that the portfolio may be running. They are worried about rising interest rates. What happens to returns if the interest rates rise? What's the concentration by industry and by geography and vintage? The compliance officer has been asking about all the fees and expenses that you have added to the waterfall. And can he get the details? And if this wasn't enough, year end is coming fast. The accountants want the details of all the corporate actions in the portfolio. These and 100 similar questions are being asked every day of you. Some of them will take weeks to put together the data, which needs to be gathered, synthesized, aggregated, plotted. You have looked at portfolio management systems in the past, and they are rigid, expensive, and dumb, and barely do the accounting for your specific portfolio. Forget about the portfolio management. Microsoft Excel has been the best bang for buck till now. You heard a board member discuss Pepper. It's intelligent, it's open, it's available on a mobile device, it's on the cloud. What else can it do? You start with modeling a portfolio. Add the investors to the portfolio and the monies that they have committed. Add and keep adding assets as you invest in them. Pepper forms deep circles around the assets, fetches market data relevant to the assets, its financials, its connections, its geography, industry, vintage. Now you're ready to model deals in Pepper. Along with each detailed deal information, Pepper lets you model all the fees and expenses that you're paying as you do the deal, add your strategy, pricing, asset values, capture data in detail. Your assets do not stay static over the life of holding them. Pepper's got you covered. We let the system take care of the nitty-gritty as you concentrate more on finding new deals rather than dealing with the $20 distribution, whether the check actually reached the bank, or which fund made a capital call and how much. Track the current valuation of all assets, and that's a big deal. Make distributions to the client. That makes them happy. Distribute even more capital, call less capital, have tighter liquidity controls. Your investors will be happy, your returns will be better. When time comes to answer those questions from the board, investors and others relax. Pepper does it for you. Its brain churns out the most comprehensive tools that you need. Questions about market risks and concentrations and valuations and returns done by Pepper. The analytics can punch through most challenging of questions, getting data from inside your deal and outside from other data sources, correlating them, aggregating them, plotting them. The Pepper look through has sorted out the massive mass of data and financial numbers and news to give information that you never thought was possible. You can now do stress tests and run what if on the portfolio. Be known to have data on your fingertips, literally as you grab your tablet to drill down. You can smile, you can talk strategy, risk, liquidity, compliance, and stay confident. You know what you have. You're a step ahead of your competition.